Hello everyone. Today we are going to see one program, basic program of dictionary. And question I have written here as a comment. You can see that. What is the question? Create an empty dictionary named person det means person detail, which dynamically stores person's name as key and age as value. Ask user to enter the number of persons to be added. Okay. First of all, this word you can see dynamically. What does that mean? If I'll simply write one dictionary with this value, with dictionary's element, here I'm initializing this dictionary D and printing it, right? Simply you can save it. If you want to see the output, you can save it and you can run it by clicking on run menu and run module. You can also use shortcut key F5, okay? And here your dictionary is, you can see the output, correct? So here, if you are initializing your dictionary, this is called static dictionary, right? But dynamically means what? If you will initialize your dictionary at run time, when you run your program, at that time you will initialize the dictionary. That is called dynamical initialization. Okay, so here we will not give values to the dictionary. Initially we have to create an empty dictionary and that dictionary name would be person det. Got it? Okay, let's start our program. As the dictionary name is given to you, person det, person underscore det. So I'll write that dictionary name equals to, I have to create a empty dictionary. So I will simply use empty curly bracket and press enter. What you have to do? You have to store person's name as key and age as value. That too at run time, which means you will ask the user to input person's name and person's age. Whatever input user will give, that value you will store in this dictionary. So you all know, if you want to take the input from the user, you need to use input function. So here I will write that statement. First of all, I have to accept person's name. So I'm taking one variable name. You can take any name, okay? If name is a string value, we just have to use input function, and in the bracket we have to give a message to the user. Make sure you give appropriate message to the user so that user can enter a proper value. So here you can write enter your name. Correct? Close the bracket, press enter. Another thing you have to accept is age. So take another variable for age. Age equals to, now age will be your integer value. So you have to use int function, input function, and then you will write the message enter your age. I hope you know how to use this int function, input function, why we are using it like this, because this is the basic things in Python. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with this thing. Press enter. Okay, now here the concept is how you can accept it from the user and how you can add it to the empty dictionary. So we have one empty dictionary person det. In that dictionary we will store the value which user will give us on runtime. So name will be stored to name variable and age will be stored to age variable. What if I want to add name as a key and age as a value? You must have seen the video how to add and update the dictionary. So here we will use that same syntax. The syntax is dictionary name. So our dictionary is person underscore det. Then you will have to use box bracket and you have to write key inside that box bracket. Here our key should be person's name and that name will be stored in name variable. So we will use name variable here. This is important thing. Keep this in your mind. Whenever you are using variable name as a key, you will not have to write it in single quote or double quote. You will simply write the variable name. Then equals to, you will have to mention value. So our value is stored in which variable? Age variable. So we will write age here. Okay. Press enter. Simply print our dictionary. So to printing it, you will use print statement or print function. Okay. This is done. Save it and then run it. You can see the output. It is asking for the name, person's name. So if I'll write some name here, let's take an example, Ram. Enter. It is asking for age. I'll enter 35. Enter. You can see this value has been stored to your empty dictionary. This is done. But have you observed one thing? You are able to store only one value with this method. Okay? Just read this statement. It is mentioned that ask user to enter the number of persons to be added in the dictionary. So, how we can do that? First of all, we will accept the number of persons we are going to add into the dictionary. So, I am taking one variable n. Definitely that user will input integer value. So, I am using int function. Input function to take the input and give appropriate message. Enter the number of person to be added, right? Okay, message is done. So that number of persons will be added to n variable. If you want to perform these statements again and again, you will have to use looping statement. We have two loop statements that are for loop and while loop. Here I am using for loop. For, then you will use any loop variable. Here I am taking I. For I in range. How many times you want to run this loop? That is stored in n. We don't know, right? So it is stored in n. So we will simply write n variable here in the bracket and colon. Press enter. Whatever statement you have written, the same statement we will write inside the loop. Here we will write the same statements inside the loop. Okay? The purpose is to write it inside the loop. We can perform these operations again and again. Okay? And after adding all the person's detail, we will print it outside the loop. Understood? So save it and run it. Just see what is the message. The message is enter the number of person to be added. For example, I'll write 3. Enter. It is asking for name. Okay. So write any name. You can enter age for the first person. See, you can see it is repeating your operation. It is asking you for name again. So you can add another name. Then age. Done. Third time it is asking because here we have given we want 3 person to be added, right? So third name you can give any name here and any age. Enter. Okay. Can you see this? Your dictionary is done and all those records have been added to your dictionary.